The Hawks surprised everyone in the first round by selecting not the big man as expected, but a little guard from Hawaii, number 14, Tom Henderson, who looks like a big player on performance here at camp. But I'm not the coach. That's Cotton Fitzsimmons, and he has his own ideas. On our next report, the sophomores and the superstar. This is Jim Biondi in Savannah. The Savannah Civic Center, the same building in the same city as in past years for the Hawks training camp, but a tremendous difference this year because the pistol is gone in a historic 6-for-1 trade. 3 players coming to the Hawks in future draft choices, but 3 players are inside right now as part of that Maravich deal. One of the players in the deal was number 17, Dean the Dream Meminger, who started 48 games for the New York Knicks last year and is a 3-year veteran of the NBA, 6'1", 175 pounds. Dean the Dream, a good bet to be a starting guard for the Hawks this season. A seasoned veteran coming in the deal is Bob Kaufman from the Buffalo Braves, a 6-year veteran, 6'8", 240 pounds, number 24. Bob Kaufman will be the first man off the bench and substituting for Dwight Jones when the season gets underway. The big man in the deal, maybe the sleeper, is Mike Sojourner, 6'9", 225 pounds, who dominated the NIT tournament last year and at the age of 20 needs only years to become the big, strong, rebounding forward that the Hawks know he can be. Those are 3 new faces in Atlanta, but there's a 4th, the little man from Hawaii, the subject of our next report. This is Jim Biondi in Savannah.
Well, Tom Henderson can play. There's no question in my mind about that because he's really an experienced player for a rookie because of all the United States teams that he represented abroad in the last 3 years. And he looks extremely good on this ball club, and I think he'll do everything that we've asked him to do so far. He's a great ball handler. He's real quick, a good defensive player, and I think he has the leadership qualities to maybe run this Hawk ball club.
For the past few days, we've been looking at pieces of a puzzle, and the Atlanta Hawks are a puzzle in this coming season. There's no way to get a handle on exactly how they'll do with the youth and the size and the speed and strength, and in the case of Lou Hudson or Bob Kaufman, the experience. One thing is certain, Coach Cotton Fitzsimmons will not stand for another losing season. From what I've seen inside this building for the past few days, it's a Cotton Fitzsimmons kind of team. Youth, speed, enthusiasm, teamwork, but very, very young. The Atlanta sports fan is looking everywhere for a winner, and Cotton and the Hawks hope they'll get a head start this season. This is Jim Biondi in Savannah.
I just don't think we're going to have another losing season because these guys are determined this year, the veterans that are coming back and the youngsters that are coming in on this ball club, that they want to win, and they think they can win right now. They don't want to have to wait. So I'm real enthused about it. The guys are enthused about it. And I think if they can catch on to what we're trying to accomplish, the newcomers, as quick as possible, I think we can turn this thing around real quick.
We looked at 4 new faces on the Hawks, but there are some familiar players. 2 sophomores and a superstar may have a lot to say about how the Hawks will do in the coming season. Second-year man John Brown, number 21, saw a lot of action at the end of last season and now is expected to be a starting forward with Lou Hudson this year. He made the all-rookie team last year. 6'7", 220 pounds, John Brown. Starting center for the Hawks this season should be Dwight Jones, 6'10", 215 pounds, who saw plenty of action at that position last year. Jones, the youngest player in the NBA last season, needs a little more weight to be a power at the pivot position. The theme of this camp is no individual stars, but in the case of Lou Hudson, you just can't say that. The captain of the Hawks team, the only thing he gets is a single room when he's on the road, and Cotton says he didn't even ask for that. He works harder than the free agents trying to make the team here in Savannah, and Lou Hudson remains a quiet, unassuming NBA superstar. The superstar, rookies, and draft choices, pieces of a puzzle. And the man you're looking at, Coach Cotton Fitzsimmons, will put them all together for Action Sports on our next report. This is Jim Vianti in Savannah.